I was at work one evening when I got a phone call stating that my daughter was sexually assaulted. The police would not let me see my daughter because my boyfriend was the one she was accusing. I contacted my boyfriend and spoke to him about it, and he was devastated at the fact that my daughter would even accuse him. But I later found out that he confessed. It broke my heart into a million pieces. He later said to the detectives that he was teaching her the different parts that no one should touch. I believe he is innocent because my daughter came to me and said her daddy told her to say my boyfriend's name. I think Scott coached my daughter. He never liked my boyfriend from the beginning. I think Scott's just trying to get custody of my daughter. Right now, my boyfriend is in jail. He was indicted on 2 counts of rape. He's facing 10 to 20 years in prison, if not more. My daughter was diagnosed with type 1 herpes. They tested my boyfriend for it, and his test was negative. My only thought of how my daughter can have an STD is sexual intercourse. I've cried a lot over it.
They keep Tiffany out in the waiting room of the hospital because they won't let her come back.
That's your daughter's mother?
Yes. The doc looks at me, he says, "Can you get her to the children's hospital?" "Yes, sir." They do a rape kit on my daughter. You know, I ain't never been through this. You know, my mind's going every which way but loose. So, you know, after everything was all done and said, they bring my daughter back, the forensic nurse is in there, they get my daughter out of the room, the forensic nurse looks at me and says, "Well, her hymen's been severed."
Tiffany's boyfriend was arrested on 2 counts of rape.
I lost it. You know, I sat at my dining table and just buried my head in my hands because what am I to do? You know, this happened to my little girl. I thought my little girl was safe. And the thing of it is I warned Tiffany 2 years ago about this guy. You know, get him away from my daughter.
So you tried to give Tiffany a heads up that this is a bad guy.
Yeah, and it took my daughter, it took my daughter to get hurt to realize that my vibes were actually right.
So this guy, I'm told, confessed to the police that he did do this.
Yeah, he did, and the other thing is she also said that, you know, the only reason he confessed was because he was scared. No, you confessed because you done it. There ain't no grown man, Steve, there is no grown man that is going to confess.
Not to this crime. Tiffany believes he's innocent.
Yeah, and to coax my daughter, what?
That you coached your daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could have coached her into a STD.
Right.
All right, well, she's here today. Let's meet her. Here's Tiffany.
Just last week, our daughter came to me saying you coached her to say his name.
No, you hang on.
You of all people
you hang on.
have everybody thinking I knew about this.
No, you hang on. I want to tell you this right now. I warned you about him. How the heck you gonna call yourself a mother?
I do everything in my power to take care of my kid.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Why are you here?
To see if he coached my daughter.
Do you think that's a possibility?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because it was already told in the past where he tried to get her to say that my boyfriend was a bad guy at the time.
He is a bad guy.
Right, I understand. But he was doing it before any of this even came along.
Now,
Not scared of you.
I'm telling you.
You know, your boyfriend, I have his indictment right here, and
He's not my boyfriend anymore. He was at the time.
But you talked to him from the county jail, didn't you?
One time!
When did you?
One
Through
time.
video chat!
When did you break up with him?
Whenever this happened.
So you didn't know that your boyfriend allegedly was teaching her places
I
not
didn't.
to be touched?
I have to work, you know? Who else is gonna pay bills?
But even though he admits to sexually assaulting your daughter ends up with a sexually transmitted disease that she will have for the rest of her life.
His test came out negative for that. That's the thing.
You know what?
What does that mean?
The
So
test hasn't came back.
stop for a second. What does that mean?
That there was someone else. That it
No, because the disease you're talking about, and I can show you it can lie dormant in his system and still transmit
Right, but it shows up in the antibodies of it.
So you think another man other than your boyfriend
Yes.
touched your daughter? And who would that be?
I don't know.
Come on, man. So your ex-boyfriend's case is still going through the legal system,
Yes.
right? Even though he confessed, he still hasn't been sentenced.
Correct.
Will you testify against him in court?
Yeah, if I have to, yes. But
Well, you have to. I mean, wouldn't you want to?
yes.
Steve,
Hold on. Why did you visit your boyfriend in jail?
I wanted answers from him. I wanted to see
And
what
what did
he
he
would
say
say.
to you?
He said it didn't happen.
Oh, he said it didn't happen.
Yes.
And did you say, well, why'd you admit to it?
Yes, and he said they
They
kept
scared.
on hounding him.
They kept hounding him.
Yeah, with information so that they
those
had evidence
damn
and stuff.
cops.
I don't know. That's why I'm here to
They
find out
hounded me
everything.
so bad that I admitted to a crime that I'm probably going to go to jail. And when you're a child molester, you go to jail. You know. So those damn cops hounded me so much that I'm going to admit to that. Did you believe him?
No.
Yeah. What'd you say to him?
I just said, okay, we'll take it from wherever.
Well, you
Because I'm not going to be the one who just
you're not going to be that one that what?
turns my back on everybody.
You're not going to turn your back on him.
No, I have turned my back on him. I haven't talked to him since.
How long has that been?
Since Thursday.
Since
2 weeks
Thursday.
ago.
So you haven't talked to your boyfriend. So you haven't talked to your boyfriend since Thursday.
2 weeks ago, yes.
You got some willpower. Yeah, and you let this guy be alone with your daughter.
Because I thought I could trust him.
thought you could trust me.
Your daughter never came to you and said
No,
any of this
never.
has happened? Why do you think that is, that she confided to her dad but not you?
I don't know.
You ever ask her?
Yeah, I asked her. She still wouldn't tell me.
You call yourself a mother. But how do you feel about sleeping in your bed where our daughter was touched? How do you feel sleeping on that mattress every night?
If I'm not a mother, then what are you? Was you ever
I'm a
there?
dad.
Was you ever there before now?
Who took her to the hospital, Tiffany?
Who didn't call me?
Hey, she was in my care. I did what a dad does. I go take care of my kids.
Okay.
Scott here came and took a lie detector test, and we asked him, did your daughter tell you that Tiffany's boyfriend touched her private part? He answered yes. Did you coach your daughter to accuse Tiffany's boyfriend of sexually touching her? He answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Scott told the truth.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
Now, you took a lie detector test whether you knew that your ex-boyfriend was molesting your daughter. We asked you, did you ever witness your boyfriend sexually abuse your daughter? You answered no. Did you know your boyfriend was sexually abusing your daughter prior to the allegation coming out on January 17th of 2020? You answered no. The results came back the same to each of those questions, and they came back that Tiffany told the truth.
Thank you. Now you can stop telling people that I knew about it.
I mean, the thing is, you have to live with the fact that your little girl, I mean, one, is to be sexually assaulted, but she's got this disease now that will be a reminder for the rest of her life of where she got it from.
Yep.
And that is horrible. I would hope moving forward, especially since this case has not totally resolved itself, whatever terrible feelings you have for each other, you both need to work together because you have to make sure she gets the help that she's
Right,
going
and
to
she
need
is
to
getting the
recover
help that
from
she
this.
needs.
And she's going to need both parents moving forward. So, again, you can hate each other's guts, but you need to be civil to each other to get your daughter through this. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Steve.
Good luck to you.